to another episode of WikiWoo Loves You. I'm wearing a blue shirt this time, not the red one. Although the Calgary, I should have worn it yesterday because the Calgary Flames did win and are fourth in the NHL division. So we're going to be attacking Dot here. Let's fire because Dot, asked, "Why do you keep probing me? Hey, hi, man. Can you please stop probing, or can you please stop arsoning sector mates? Dot is an active kingdom. Dot is an active kingdom. Why did you arson me?" So let's go to Dot here. Pew! Boom! Pew! Boom! Against another 20. Sometimes it's a crapshoot. Sometimes they'll give you lots. Sometimes they'll give you very little at all. So let's load up our missiles, and we'll give us a Corona missile there. Let's go to probe here, and let's continue to set Dot on fire. He's on fire. Let's destroy his shields, or let's destroy his power plants, so that when our shields come back online, that she's on fire. Oh, she's on fire. Oh man. Hi, why do you keep probing me? Go rewards, probe rewards, probe. Hello, Proby. With you. Okay, so we got spy on buildings, a spy on Dot. So a spy on military here. Dot, spy on buildings, spy on hopefully it goes through. And it did not go through, so we can only stipulate that he has doesn't have enough defensors. So 183, 548, 859, and we'll go to 4. My teacher's being a total dickwad with Alright, I'm successful. I conquered 87 land and a whole bunch of swag. Someone's attacking me too, so let's go to power plant build up. Give me more land and more star mines. Always. Or should I put that under support base? I think it's because I got all those planes. Those X-Wings and stuff. All those. I prefer the Headhunter. I know the Headhunter is only... Okay, an X-Wing has an extra set of wings, The term is X-Wing. But a TIE Fighter, or Headhunter, is a primitive form of X-Wing. It just has a regular airplane or jet fighter wings. So it only has 2 guns and 2 missile, a few missile banks, and only has 2 laser guns. They should put the missiles underneath the wing too. So, and then the X-wing, you have 2 extra wings or 2 extra guns. But I do like the Headhunter. I mean, I like classic planes, I like the A-wing too. It goes if you play the games, it goes really fast. It goes in and out. Locks in, goes boom, then fucks off. And it just goes whoop in your face. No. The Alliance planes go wah wah wah. The Alliance tactical fighters go wah 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 wah. And then the TIE fighters go pew 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 pew. I don't know. I've been watching a Let's Play of what was it? X-Wing Alliance, and it's supposed to be the successor for X-Wing and TIE Fighter versus X-Wing. Oh wait, is there a Star Wars TIE Fighter game? There is, but I mean, is it just called TIE Fighter? Yeah, it's just called TIE Fighter. there's this X-wing and TIE fighter, and you're just basically playing the episodes all the events between episodes movie 2 and 3. Lucas did it, like I said, Lucas did it out of order. He created Star Wars, which is Chapter 4, which is ultimately Star Wars Part 4, I believe. Star Wars 4. And he designed Star Wars 1 through 3, which came out in the 90s. Phantom Menace, Sith, Secret of the Sith, or whatever the Siths, and then the third one I forgot what was called. I don't know. Those are the last good Star Wars, and they were okay. They were actually pretty good. I like them. Star Wars 4, and this is between Star Wars. The time between Star Wars 4 and 5, I believe. Return of A New Hope and Emperor Strikes Back. The liminal period before that, or was it? I don't know what the game when this was. I think this was supposed to be Oh no! This is the period between before Return of the Jedi, because the last mission you have in this game is you're a lone starfighter. You're a lone starfighter who somehow survived the war to the very end, and in the very last mission was helping the Boffin spies escape. And of course, the trap didn't work out. The Battle of Endor. Okay, so if that's TIE Fighter, what's TIE Fighter versus X-wing about? TIE Fighter versus X-wing. What is this one? This one? Oh, okay. It was just made in 1997. TIE Fighter versus X-wing. I haven't actually seen this game. Is this multiplayer? This must be the fourth game. This is also X-wing Alliance. Feature requires a development reception. So what is this? This is just apart from new battles and missions, Balance of Power features a Rebel and Imperial campaign, 15 missions each. The campaigns play player. Okay, so you can play. So you can play multiplayer on this one. Oh, does this mean I can team kill? Okay, so the Balance of Power is a expansion pack. Spreading the Force. These are the expansion packs here. Balance of Power, okay. Spreading the Rebellion. They spelled vengeance wrong. Okay, so the objective is to destroy a rebel in the. If you're playing as the Imperial forces, you're trying to kill the rebel factory, a war factory, and then or you destroy you work towards fighting towards destroying the Vigilantes. They spelled vengeance wrong. And then I was watching this one, X-Wing Alliance, which is probably just a sequence of both Star Wars, TIE Fighter, and X-Wing Alliance. So you play as in this game you play as a rebel pilot who was originally a trader, part of a shipping company, a family-run shipping company, and you have family missions. You have you have family missions, and you have so it's between the Battle of Hoth and Battle of Hoth and Star Wars set up an empire. This whole thing was a total this whole space opera was one big giant thing. But anyways, as I was saying, as I was saying, this I am creating. It was my space fighters that helped knock Dot because he has a lot of tanks, but I have more space fighters, so more TIE fighters. So I'm going to continue building more space fighters before I'm eliminated from the game. And if they don't eliminate me from the game, then they are pretty dumb. I have a high laser dragoon rating, so that's good. So ultimately, player Dot lost a lot of things, and let's go post my I'm the greatest team killer. I am the greatest team killer. Although my probes didn't do too well. I did try to build. Initially, I tried to build many probe factories to get my probes back online. But I figured, might as well just because the semester started, and I got a lot of shit to do at school. So, a lot of shit to do at school still. So I still need to. I still need to do stuff. Boo-worms to that. But I'm thinking I'll take a little 5-minute or 11-minute break here. I just finished a large assignment of designing some bullshit assignment of designing my day planner. I just want to get into the assignment shit so I can start saving time, so I can start doing things I like to do. Oh, I gotta still clean my bathroom, shit. I mean, it's clean, but I gotta really scrub it down. I had everything all planned out, So, yeah, that's gonna be me. So I'm called 2 million COVIDs, named after the milestone of reaching 2 million COVIDs in the mid-January. Around a few days ago, we reached 2 million, so now we're at 2.6 million, 0.6 million. 2.6 million will be 2,600. We haven't reached that. See, 2.6. The decimal place is here now, so this is 2.06. 2.06. 2.6 again will be here, which will be 600,000. So that's a lot of life. And then this was that 100,000, 111,000, but now it's at 112,000. Put a little letter K there. So it'll be 112.04K. It's like an odometer. No. I'm looking. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the right one here. Today we had another bloody day. Things are starting to slowly go down. Turkey is being reduced. UK is starting to pick up because of the strain, and I guess it's 4 o'clock now. So usually they stop the count at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. So I don't know what time it is your times if you guys are watching. So South Africa is holy shoot. South Africa is starting to pick up. Yikes, that's not good. That's not good at all. And this used to say 72, but now it's 71. So that's Aichawawa. 101, 111. Canada's is slowly starting to pick this 1 or 2 pick up, but it's going down maybe. In fact, I believe Turkey is going up or down. I'm keeping my eyes on Turkey because I like Turkish people. They're fun. So it was going down, but now it's starting to pick up. It was 167 now. So we're about here. So it's a little spike. Hopefully the spike doesn't last. Hopefully it's just a short hiccup. But who knows what this latest factor is? Tomorrow's the big day of Trump. The end of the real end of Trump. They're all moving out, so it's a moving day. All the moving boxes have come and collected all of Trump's artifacts, and he's been pooping all over. And all they're probably gonna scrub out all the poop stains that he's left behind. So Some more classes, some more classes, more classes, bullshit classes. Hmm? Women can serve in mass. Hmm? What's this? So yeah, that's me. Is it Skone or Skone? I'm going to be donating money too. Now that I've got all my finances in order. Post. Usually, I donate Christmas. I donate to family during Christmas. I donate to as per Chinese custom, and then I also donate to charities. The final year of the donation, I give throughout the year. So I will be giving to Skone at the end of this month once I get my paycheck in. My monthly paycheck. Woo, woo, woo. I am not paid by month. Well, actually, I am paid by monthly, actually, or by weekly. So my weekly paycheck. I got a part-time job now. I am. How do I? It's a physical job. It's a physical job. Get the mask and everything, all the PPEs, all the gloves, all the masks. What I do is okay. So agricultural productivity is low this year. Because of all the factory shutdowns in the beginning of last year as well. Around this time last year, there was a huge shutdown in Canada. Indigenous people were fighting for their rights, their land rights and whatnot, and blocked off a lot of facilities. It took throughout the year to kind of use up all the aggregate saved up resources, especially oil. There was an oil shutdown too. So in Canada, it was worse because there was an oil shutdown on top of an oil shutdown, so we got a lot of oil. So therefore, there's a lot of pent up resources. Some resources are going across the border to America, especially foodstuffs. So especially grain and foodstuff. So what I would do is, because I go back to my old order picker job. I do not inspection. How do I run the computers and make sure the grain and beef get sent out. Grain is sent on grain trains. Because little trucks semi transport trucks are too small to transport them. Also, the oil tanks. They're still using oil tankers still. Because the ambiguity of the pipeline still. And so I'm a foreman's assistant. I'm an assistant to the foreman. Not the foreman's assistant or assistant manager. I'm an assistant to the manager. I handle all their computers. I do some heavy lifting. Make sure that I make sure things go. I also speak loudly to workers at work as well. Stuff is moving very slowly, so it's a temp labor now. So they'll call me and say, do I have blah 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 is coming in. Do you want to work? So I say yes. Or no. If I have too much studying to do, then I say no. But then I have free time, I say yes. Or I put myself down on a list, and they find the most reliable worker. The ones who aren't total flakes are stoned. Or yes, there are people who get stoned. They do P tests and whatnot, but they get their sister's PP in and they're saying, you're pregnant. I don't know how to say this, but you're pregnant. Sorry, you're pregnant. And then they get fired. But no. Last time we moved a bunch of tires. We got some tires from America. Someplace in Michigan or one of those tire factory places that come in east. It goes along the Mississippi Railway, Mississippi Highway. And they were planning to put a Mississippi. They do have a Mississippi pipeline there, I do believe, but they have also a waterway too. So A lot of the industrialized stuff go up and down the mighty Mississippi, down through Louisiana out to the world. That's one of the ports. The super highway, the North American Union Highway. It's always been like that, It's always been like that, and it goes into like say Sarnia, Windsor, and then they get loaded onto a train, and then the train gets sent to over here. Or you can take the super long way and take the highway up to Montana, but that's just waste on gas. Also, well, but truckers do that too. So it's a train depot. The Bonnybrook train depot I worked at, and it's a loading and unloading, but also trucks get their stuff from there too. So I do that, and we just did a bunch of tires for the Calgary for the the Alberta Transit Union. So I got a lot of work coming up to there. So you guys probably won't see me between my school and working. So yeah, I'm a working class somebody, but I like it though. I mean, it helps pay for education, helps pay for school. So I've just been given permission, an invite to join the Smart Recovery training. So I'll be learning REBT, basic CBT. So that's going to look very good on my resume when I go for psychology, when I become a master's and stuff, and you can become a head shrinker. Maybe I'll become a addictions like a for-profit addiction. Now I'll be a consultant. If I'm gonna be for-profit, I'm gonna be a consultant to the nonprofits. I'm a very very old person, and my creativity and experience and networking would actually be useful to the next generation of social workers. Calgary is going to be a very interesting. Calgary is, like I said, with COVID, reduction in cattle, needing to eat, reduction in fuel, phasing out of fuel, phasing. We just shut down 11 coal mines in this province, so it looks like everything's going to go green. So I'm not sure how the power. The problem is, it's not about the wealth. The wealth. Okay, you can make money in anything. You can produce energy in anything, but the more cleaner, the more abundant the energy is, the more natural the energy is, then there's less of a power. It's not about wealth. It's about power. The ability to hold the political power, saying, "Oh, you don't want to be a political allies of us or economic allies of us. Fuck you. We're gonna blackmail your country, saying no oil." And then that's what happened with Saudi Arabia. They said Saudi Arabia and Russia, OPEC shut down the oil, and then everything went blue. And that's when I lost my part-time job. Like it was more part-time back then. So now it's very sporadic. And with the reduction in population, this culling of this natural culling, uh, or natural selection, if you're a young person still dancing about out there in COVID land, yeah, fuck you. It's COVID's going down. The vaccines are gonna come in. Hopefully, I don't know. I didn't really read up much on that. So yeah. So I hopefully I get enough money to make a Corona bomb, and then I'll be able to drop the Corona bomb on Dot here. Dot just came online, so just came online. So oh, okay. So we're gonna go Dot. He asked me why do I keep probing him. So I'll go to spy on military, and oh, it didn't work. And my probes, I'm losing probes here. What the hell? I used to have a huge probe army, so I'm using one of my freak out accounts. Not freak out, but one of my fake accounts. Hopefully, I get to use my other accounts soon. So we're gonna slowly kind of let our population grow. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. I need to ask Dank how the vaults work because I put money in, but I can't take money out. Okay, so break time's over. I got to really start getting cracking on doing this assignment so I can start doing the readings and get the readings fucking done and over with. Let's go. Let's look up. Bank of Evil. What the hell is this? Remember joining this Discord? I all read. Oh, now red is yeah. Why don't people use the respirators? There are those respirators that have the like that. They have the two briefing, like really get the most. If you gonna actually see now red as a refine like at home refiner, like do it yourself refining. We buy shit metals. We buy we can recycle pop cans. We can recycle aluminum too, or take apart. We scavenge apart. You dig in old industrial dumpsters looking for broken parts and take it apart and start to smelt it down. I mean, there's an Aussie one called Big Stacker D. So I plan to do that. But the thing is, you can get a fume hood to prevent the fumes from going into the air, the poison toxic fumes and pissing off your neighbors. Or you want to get a hack space or industrial space out in the boonies or the warehouse areas and the factory area, the industrialized section. You can get a small shop and work out of that. But that's going to cost you. It'll cost you more to keep that up and running. So you want to actually do this in your garage. That's the whole point of doing this. But the thing is, you got to obey environmental laws too, right? Because you are a smelter. So get a fume hood. Make sure run a particulate sensor over it to make sure that crap doesn't come out. This brownish rust-colored crap doesn't. This hell kind of smoke go everywhere because people do have their barbecues out there, or you can just get land out there. If you live out in the country and have a shack, a work shed, then work shack, then just work out of that. But I'm gonna call Dank here. I gotta ask Dank a very important question here. You go home and Dank, Elijah Shaw's. The hell, computers are all buggy today. There you go. Skone. Let's look up Dank. There you go. Oh, Easy Whip. Okay. Hi, Dank. How do I use the bank? The bank. Not the bank. The vault. The vault. I put money in, but I can't get it out. Sad face. Again, I can only give 25 every so often, which is translates to Canadian $50 Canadian. So, I'm gonna keep sending Dank some stuff. All right, so that's Skone. I have no messages from Dot, but apparently Dot is slowly catching up. So I bombed the hell out of Dot. So let's go to sector news and figure out to appraise our damages to them. So 2020, 107 land they destroyed. Well, no. 127 land. Yep. 127 land I destroyed. And Xpew tried to attack me for. Xpew attacked me for. Wait a second. Spew attacked me, wiki woo, for 60 land. Bad boy, Spew. Xpew. Let's pronounce Spew. X can make a sound, so Spew is trying to say. Just people try to attack me. It's cute. As soon as I keep on hitting Dot to the point where Dot Mania is like some crazy, just keep on hitting Dot and keep on exploring land and keep on hitting Dot some more. Okay, so thank you for watching our show. It's probably going to be our one and only episode of 2 million COVIDs. So, yeah, keep it breezy, keep it easy. Taking it easy. And you'll never know what that's a reference to unless you actually lived in Hong Kong at the time. Okay, so, China, or not Hong Kong, but some place in China at the time. I think it was Shanghai, and I was living in the workers' dorm, and it's just a bunch of apartments. It's a family-run business, okay? A lot of businesses are family-run, and it's a family-run business, so they decide to rent. They decide to give us us workers, rent the most cheapest apartments, the most Spartan apartments, which is very popular. The thing is, village workers will migrate to the cities, work on a project for a few months, 6 months, live the most Spartan life, live comfortably in the most Spartan life, and send money back so they can pay off village debts, or maybe the property, the farm needs repairing and stuff, or they're trying to pay off the debts to keep their land, or maybe pay for a project, civic improvement project there's millions of cities in China, little towns. Okay, a little town in China, a little county town, like say Hazard County or whatever, is actually a mid-sized city in America of at least 500,000 people. That's a small town in China, and even that has little satellite communities around it, suburb villages around it, and whatnot, communes, suburb villages, sub-districts, and eventually they fuse together to form a city, a parish. A parish is actually a small, mid-sized, mid-America, like middle America, like Midwest America sized city. So, which is pretty good, because I lived there. That's the size of Red Deer or Lethbridge in Canada. In Canada, our cities are actually pretty small. Outside of the metropolises of Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal. I'm assuming Halifax. No, Halifax is actually a small city. You kind of think of these cities as saying somewhere, the many different cities that dot the like say Sacramento, a Sacramento-sized city, or not quite Cleveland, but Flint, Michigan, because, or maybe Charlottesville, Virginia, smaller cities. They're awesome places to live. I mean, you still got nature, you still got sane traffic. I can never drive in a multiplex city. So these cities in China, I was watching it was a developing city, so not exactly Shanghai, but I think it's Hangzhou, way up north. And I was flipping through the channels, and luckily there was an English channel. Just one out of many different Chinese channels. So they're mentioning this is for the Laowais, the Westerners that come into the city, teach English and whatnot. This is to give them a little taste of home, and you can get some creature comforts in the city, like Budweiser is universal in America, so I drink a lot of Budweiser. Cheese Whiz will be probably found in more really commercialized cities, like really westernized cities, like say Hong Kong. Shanghai, no, I wouldn't find Cheese Whiz in Shanghai, but I found lots of other German puddings, German sweets, German ice cream. So it looks like the Chinese were working with or at the time the Chinese were really going into the Eurozone. So I got some kind of weird tasting. And they had Carrefour, the French supermarket. They have Carrefour, so that's why. Well, I'm assuming that if there was Safeway, or if there was the Albertsons in China, which is the big no. In Hong Kong, they go after more of the British stores, like I forgot what it's called, but there was a, how was it? Not city. Shit, I forgot what it was called. Oh, it had a green sign on it. They have Japanese stores too. They have 7-Eleven a lot in Hong Kong too. The Japanese American company. So the Japanese bought 7-Eleven. Ouch. See, the thing is, yeah. So, anyways, so sometimes these workers will come in from these small cities or townships into the big city, work for a few months and stuff, and then fuck off wherever they're from, and to cool places where they're from. Like a village, and they just go back. They go back and forth. Usually, when Americans have a huge orders for materials such as the steel products, like very basic steel products and stuff, electronics, are coming sporadically in waves. Oh, workers will go back when a factory has a low period. They take the time to repair the machineries, clean the shop up, do some renos to the place to make sure it's more effective, or even even roboticize it if they have the money for it. In the meantime, the workers will go back to wherever they're from and just relax, pay off their bills, save up, enjoy life, and then the process starts over again. America will need some more parts and stuff, and then they go back and forth, and then they make a huge order. They make huge orders. This is how it is in the smaller factories and stuff. The larger factories are actually heavily modernized. They're like space age white, like inside everything's all linoleum white and stuff. It's like a science fiction. But those are for really large orders, really large orders. And smaller orders. Our German company was a smaller. My dad's company and the ones he was partnering with, the Germans, were a smaller company. So they were a smaller company, and my dad's in semi-retirement in Canada now, so he has less of a thing to do. Maybe I'll get this Kangen machine up and running and sell about maybe 50,000 units of that, or 5,000 units, depending on how much time I want to put into this project. But yeah. So he gave us really Spartan quarters, and then so back to the commercial. So it was a commercial of taking it easy, and it was some kind of a horror movie, and it was like this. It says something like "taking it easy," and it has these people screaming ah, like yeah, like really blood curdling screams and whatnot. So the Dominion attacked me. Do I have any powers to my shields? Yes, I have powers to my shields. I have power generated, population generated. Oh, okay. Okay, so thank you for watching my show. We got lots of work to do, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Not exactly 40 minutes, but half an hour anyway. So thanks for watching our show. Have yourselves a lovely afternoon. Links you.